Alrighty, here we are working on this Ed Sheeran song. It's a really good starting fingerstyle song because it's technically unforgiving. Our right hand positioning is as follows. My thumb is parallel to the bass string. Doesn't necessarily have to be resting on the body of the guitar, but it's not at this angle, nor is it at this angle, parallel. And then that allows my three fingers to come up in this curled position. Not like this, but like this. If you want to check if you're in good position, just pretend there's no sixth and fifth string. Go ahead and put your thumb on the fourth string, the D string. Then you'll have four fingers on four adjacent strings and can test, am I actually in a position where I can move all of them autonomously of each other? Could I strike all of them at once, as opposed to your thumb and forefinger running into each other, let alone moving your thumb back there or something. So that's our positioning. You could definitely just be like, at first, and I'm deliberately hitting just open strings. Just like, here's how I felt when I hit all of them. And then just do that one. And like a good tempo to start, I might just be like, but making sure that your fingers are curled. And we also want to make sure not to accidentally mute the bass note. We want to keep ringing out the bass note. So, not putting it back on the string. And our goal is to have a very small range of motion where we stay really close to the strings. Cool. So we've got G, and this is one of these songs with this in every chord. And it's like a type of song, type of rock song. So we got the G one. We are fretting some notes that we're not picking. We're just trying to develop the fundamentals for songs that will have all these same chords in them in the future. Okay, so we're going to go G, and then an E minor version of this chord. Then a C1, which definitely is super easy unless you overthink it. Going from G to C. And then the D1 will be like that. You don't need to have your middle finger there. Though he does some, like, at some point, we're just going to go with an easy version. We just play that chord. So we're going to be going G, E minor, C, D. And the C to D switch is really just your first finger moves down and this one come off, right? And then it's sitting here waiting to go back to G. So here's this. Pardon me. And the song's in 3/4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's a good representation of how we approach fingerstyle. Sometimes these three fingers will be on, instead of strings 1, 2, and 3, maybe strings 2, 3, and 4. But for the most part, we do a whole lot of things where we're in this position with these three fingers assigned to the three high strings, high tonally, not high geographically, and our thumb responsible for the other strings. Cool. And that's the same rhythm that we're playing in the chorus, where the order of chords just switched. I believe it went to E minor, then the C, yeah. And the G, then the G, and the D, or it was one of those two, whatever it says on your page. But if you've gotten good at the verse at this point, the A section, then this bridge will be a no-brainer. And, you could work on, one of my goals is to play along with the song. But I mean after, protracted working on it in individual sections. So there we go. That's what's going on in this song. When it comes to your strumming, think of it like free throws, man. Like, if you were shooting free throws, you wouldn't just be there doing it like it's the three-point contest over and over again, especially if you were just learning to do it. Each one's its own thing. You go, okay, I'm going to shoot a free throw, reset, do it again. With these strumming pattern concepts, it's so tempting to fall into rhythm or an attempt at rhythm. So instead, it's just like driving range, free throw. The spot up and shoot is a really good metaphor, actually, because each one of those are their own thing. and we have to group them as such, unless it's some ridiculous rapid fire exercise, and most of the time we're not doing that. We're not doing the 3-point contest or whatever. So, like we talked about during the lesson, you'll probably find yourself more motivated to play the Ed Sheeran song, and that's cool. Especially since it has a lot of the same left-hand concepts. But when it's going to be that wide range of motion. Be cool with I missed the instrument altogether, and understand that cumulatively you're going to get better at this versus you're supposed to have some attempt where you're just so focused that you get it or whatever. Just like when you first tried to shoot, somebody's like this, but you still have to learn how to do it. So there we are. I believe that was terribly cogent. That's what's up. I'll see you soon now.